everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be going over today. Okay. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to the deep dive of the upcoming Bethesda. Put a little too much emphasis on that. The upcoming game Starfield. Oh my god. The upcoming game Starfield by Bethesda. If you don't know what Bethesda is, it is the game company that's came out with classics like Fallout and the Elder Scroll series, Skyrim for those who might not be. My ultimate favorite game is Skyrim, and the reason why I've been paying attention to Starfield is because they said that they weren't going to work on Elder Scrolls 6 until Starfield was finished. So I've been waiting for it to be finished and released. It's coming out this year. Thank the heavens, because I am a hoe for the Elder Scrolls. So I just want number 6 to be like, I know it's going to take a few years, but like, either way, I'm hoping that Starfield will, keep me occupied until then. At least, okay. I don't really know much about Starfield. As you could probably assume, it's going to be space themed, which is really interesting. I do like No Man's Sky, so we'll see what kind of aspects they pull from like open world, similar to Skyrim and everything. I do know that Starfield is going to be single player, I believe, and so it will allow for mods, which, let's be real, okay? Mods is what keeps the games alive. I swear, like Skyrim is it's still such a big game, and it's just so much more playable because of the mods. Like the original game, the base game, was good. There's like hours upon hours upon of content. But when you add mods into it, especially, the fun ones that are on certain sites, it makes it for a lot. It's a lot more interesting, okay? Those 18 plus mods are good. I'm just saying. So, anyways, let's stop raving about previous past games. Let's get into the deep dive for Starfield and see kind of what they're bringing to the table, what we can look forward to. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up playing it because Bethesda knows how to make a game. Even though it's single player, the thing is, single player is nice, right? But I really love playing multiplayer, at least local multiplayer, Either way, let's get right into it and see what they have for us. All right, so we're already starting off strong. 17 plus, violence, blood, suggestive themes, strong language, and a use of drugs. Sorry. So this is a naked reaction. So this is a blind reaction. I know minimal about Starfield. Like I said, Bethesda, space themed, the basics. I played Skyrim before, so I'm thinking because it's also single player, it's gonna have like that open world type feel. I'm excited to get just right into it. I did have somebody tell me that there is going to be a red light district planet, which I don't know if that's true or not. I'm hoping it is. Okay, I know the mods will be out there, so it'll get perverted real quick. But if there's already a red light district planet, it'll be really cool. All right, let's go. Let's start. Let's start.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today,
Okay,
and welcome
Todd.
to Bethesda Game Studios.
Okay.
We've been
Okay.
so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them.
Those are the only two
just
that
as much
people
as you
really
do.
remember.
And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game.
Yes.
What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then. With the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio, we've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So, let's jump in and take a look.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through.
It took you long enough.
Into a new world, and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world.
Okay.
It's over 1,000 worlds.
All
There's
right.
the choice of where to go.
So they're going with the No Man's Sky vibe, right? No Man's Sky, if you don't know, it has multiple planets, multiple galaxies that you can zip zap to, and all the planets are different. Although because the game is randomly generated, so you get very similar looking things, but even it's just a texture pack that's changed a little bit. But this looks really, really cool, and look how crystal clear that is. Is that a dragon in the background? Elder Scrolls? Can we go to the Elder Scrolls universe? And then just play the Elder Scrolls games within the game? That would be a little trippy.
It's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it.
Okay. It definitely does remind me.
From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance.
It definitely does remind me.
To the people and creatures that live in these worlds.
I'll turn it up.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you.
Okay.
Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
I'm praying for our computers right now and game systems.
We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person.
Look at the dinosaurs!
And you can play it in first person.
Yes!
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
So that is that's almost exactly the same as No Man's Sky. You basically have a tool, and so the one thing is you have to scan everything, all the plants, all the animals, all the minerals, and then you can also break them and collect them as resources. So I'm already a pro at this game, and I haven't even, I'm already ready to go. It's easy. Oh! Damn. What? Okay, fair. Can you loot them? Yes, that's all that matters.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up. And you
I can
do all
hoard.
that
I can be a
in your
hoarder.
data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing,
Lasers.
from your skills to your ship, your
Guns.
missions, and your inventory.
Cool.
We love to pack a ton.
All right. So I just want to do a quick look at the menu because I'm a little bit curious. Okay. So different guns. They're kind of ugly, but whatever. I'm I'm not gonna judge. Okay. I just want them to release it, so I'm not gonna judge too harshly on everything. So mass value mods. Okay. Accurate. Okay. So it's good. It's nice though because obviously I haven't played as much Fallout, but I did play more Skyrim, and so you're doing magic and sword play. There's no guns, so it's gonna be nice to kind of get back into that.
Ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food.
Oh no, no! Why'd you do that? Why? Trilobite? Oh my god. I actually have a trilobite fossil. And it does not... Whoever named that trilobites, you're a genius. And I kind of hate you for it. You know? So smart. Wait, served with whipped butter. Oh, okay. I thought that said whipped cream. I was like, I'm not eating trilobites with whipped cream. That just... Who's the chef on this?
Obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship.
Amen.
We have companions and crew you can take with you. I
Oh,
left Roscoe here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
So if I name myself like Big Booty Maximus, will he be like, welcome back, Captain Big Booty Maximus? Is that a promise? I want that.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight.
All right.
And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's
I
that
see.
contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all.
It's fine because the modders are immediately gonna make like anime titty outfits. So I respect that, but the minute there's a big tittied anime armor set, it's over. It's over.
All about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home
Smooth.
for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch, a bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn,
Oh,
and
it's
lived
nice.
in.
I like it.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
Alrighty.
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And
Oh,
you will need to
I do like that. I do like that. That you can just jump and you're not like waiting for anything. Because that's one of the things is, yes, you can also do like light speed in No Man's Sky, but you're doing a lot of just regular flying, which kind of gets old a little bit. It is cool to watch though.
upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Okay.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Oh no, contraband.
Scan complete. You are
That is where I fail all the time in No Man's Sky because I always have contraband. And then I have to fight them all. And then I become a degenerate in the space game as well.
cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Oh, oh, look how smooth that is.
As soon as you land in a city like
Oh,
Atlantis,
that's nice,
your
that's nice.
eyes are guided
Oh.
upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
Why is it so
It's
pretty?
the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
Nice. Oh
So the
no.
main focus
Oh
when
no.
we're designing the city is obviously what
supports the
I'm
story.
gonna be stuck
we
in
try
these
and tell
cities
as many
forever.
small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real
Oh.
characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really
It's
stop
so
and think about it.
immersive.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also
But-
where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Okay.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of
Nice.
seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy.
Star
and they're
Trek!
trying to find the
Star
answers to some of
Trek!
humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer,
Okay.
now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel,
enough.
the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And
Alright.
Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and
Respect.
Constellation's
Respect.
financier.
Anything goes.
Love
as
a
long as you have the
moneymaker.
money.
There's
Oh,
also
amen. Okay, I like him a lot.
Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
Oh my god.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is home to
Oh,
all
that's
kinds of
so
different stories,
pretty.
people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Only if I can have them as pets. Okay, No Man's Sky was really nice about it. You could have them as pets. If I can't have these freaking dinosaur amalgamations as pets, I'm absolutely raging. Not that one. Not that one. I don't want that one. You can keep that one.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here
Look, okay. I'm so excited. Like, even if you're not the biggest role player, I feel like it's going to be such an immersive game. Unless I can't even buy coffee. I don't know. Can I buy coffee? Hopefully I can buy coffee. That would be really nice. Because, you know, I live off of coffee.
value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity.
Whatever.
They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies.
I don't want that one
The
either.
city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United
11.
Colonies reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Oh!
The capital
Yes!
of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Freaking space cowboys!
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
I am making my home there because I am better than no man, okay? You say Pleasure City, I am there. In one galaxy jump, whatever they call it. I am there in one of those. How did it start off as a fishing place? And then it turns into a... I guess we know what the fishermen spent their hard-earned coin on.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job.
Oh, I do not. I do not. Never mind. rescind my galaxy jump. I don't even know what I'm looking at, and I think my morality is actually higher than I was presuming here. Huh. Can't tell if he's wearing, like, is he wearing something or is he naked right now? Anyways.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Oh.
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
Oh!
A new face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
I feel like even if you aren't into the space theme, like you can still find enjoyment just because there's so much to do within the cities itself. So like there's different versions like Space Cowboys and then Pleasure Cities. Like there's so many options and routes for you to go through, and of course that like they stack all the quests and everything like they said, so you can just you could probably be within like New Atlantis the whole time for hours upon hours, not even leaving to see the rest of the galaxy, and still have a good time. It just sounds like there's so much to do.
So, ready to get out there?
Yes, ma'am.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system.
We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that.
It doesn't matter because the modders will just, as soon as they get their hands on that, they'll make an even crazier one with more things. Do you want to know how many moles you can add? Like, modders are intense, but it'll be nice to, because obviously Skyrim, it's like it's like a decade old, maybe even older. I think it's over a decade, and so that character generation system is one thing, like character creation system, that's one thing. But then the modders obviously made it super more like intuitive, and you can do a lot more. So this is like now a decade later of that old character creation. So we get to see what they've done. And then we'll let the modders also have some fun with it.
Exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Oh, that's cool. I do like that.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
Amen.
You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Wow. Buff! Make him buff!
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
Oh my
God. It's also
God.
the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make
His
whatever
voice
they want.
is
with
so
the
deep.
Various facial morphs you can blend together, The dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings, it's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
I just wanted to look at the backgrounds, okay? So, my camera is blocking it a little bit, but we have like Beast Hunter, Bouncer, Bounty Hunter, Chef, Combat, like there's so many, Cyber Runner, Cybernetist, Diplomat, Explorer, Gangster, blah, 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 all of those. And so I guess each of those have its own different starting skills. Diplomat, for example, the wars are over, peace now reigns the settled systems, but only because there are those quietly fighting to keep it. And then persuasion, commerce, and wellness. Okay, okay.
Backgrounds.
Just quickly, I just wanted to see like some of the options. Cyberneticist, robots, mere toys, neuroamps, good for parlor tricks. The colony war may have made implants and upgrades available to veterans, but you once saw a greater future, humans and machines as one. Okay, so it's one of those guys. Medicine, security, lasers. Personal laser weapons are in widespread use. Okay. So, yeah, I guess it relates to whatever. So, if you're like a bouncer, security, I guess, and strength, I don't know.
Let's give you a bit of backstory and start you out with
Chef. Oi, oui, oui. While the unrefined masses scarf down chunks by the shipload. Who is eating a shipload of stuff? You catered to those who with a more discerning palate. In your kitchen, countless alien species became damn true culinary masterpieces. Anyways, gastronomy, dueling, and scavenging. Homesteader. I'm definitely a homesteader. That's probably gonna be me.
basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is gonna come in handy.
Oh,
you could be in the middle
oui.
of a fancy restaurant, talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to
The
customize your
characters look so good.
build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantage.
Kid stuff, your parents are alive and well. Wow, it's basically being like non-daddy issues. And you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them. Oh, that's quite nice.
Advantages.
Introvert. Okay, wait. This is the one. This is the one that I need to know. You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other human companions. Can't be combined with extrovert. Are you saying I get winded easier when I'm with other people? I guess that's not as bad.
And disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera, by Vectera! Is it really, really you?
Oh,
They'll join
no.
your crew and give you gifts if you're willing to put up with this constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
Hold up. What?
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god.
I came across some hostile zealots in
Oh my god, you actually get parents! Oh, it's not just a random. Oh, I like that. Oh, I might end up doing that because that's cute. That's really nice. Imagine after doing the main quest or side quest, and then you could just go home and visit your parents in game. I like that a lot.
space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
No way. Okay, this is gonna be like the next level for role playing. Cause in role playing immersion, when you can basically feel like you're the character that you want to be, it just makes the game so much better. And it lets you have kind of multiple gameplays. Because if you want to be like a peaceful hero in one, or like a terrible villain in the other, or just a homebody with two parents that are alive and well, you can do that. You can do that. And it just, it makes the game 10 million times better. I'm so excited. That's so cool.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's...
Did you do that on your break, or is that do you get paid to draw on a whiteboard? I can't do it, but damn, that's really good.
when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system.
So cool.
Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Okay.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Yes! Lockpicking!
Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
Wow.
I like the xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Well, goddamn. That's a little suspicious, but okay.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
That's what's up. That's gonna be OP as heck. Oh, yes.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
A little brutish, but I accept that.
That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone.
I suck at pickpocketing. I don't know how other people do it. All right? I tried being like Thieves Guild, don't kill people, just steal their stuff and go. And I could not do it. I had to kill everybody because they caught me right away. I don't know what it is. Okay, every time I pickpocket, they're like, hey, what are you doing? Get out of my pocket, weirdo. Could not for the life of me. So every playthrough that I tried being like a thief, Thieves Guild type, sneaky weaky type player, immediately turned into just a massacre.
My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie.
That gives me anxiety.
And then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player.
I am forced to be a run and gun player because I cannot be sneaky.
I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
That's my exact play style. I've already decided. Okay, I don't care what character I'm playing. I am boosting and duping, dropping. There's got to be a better name for that. Bumping and stumping. I don't know. They all sound kind of weird. Basically, I'm booster packing it and throwing a grenade at you.
I like blowing stuff up.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it. I can't snipe either. Can we take a moment though? Can we take a moment though to appreciate how pretty that is? Won't want to like climb it or anything, but goddamn, is that not gorgeous? Mwah!
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
See, this is where it would be nice. Like, you can have companions in the game, but they're NPCs. This is where it would be nice to even just one multiplayer. Just one. Because it would be nice to have a partner in crime, like, while you're exploring these vast planets. You know, like, you can do it in No Man's Sky, but obviously, I guess it takes away modding. I don't know what the logistics of it, but I assume if they made it multiplayer, that you could not mod. Which, like, you could just do a version. I don't know how hard that is. So, either way, just single player is good, but multiplayer is just a little bit better. Only if you have friends, though.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA.
That was an ass. That was NASA's ass right there. Can we go back and see that?
Okay.
Watch him walk. Wait, what is this saying? What is this saying? Love to watch them leave? I don't know. Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave.
Study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Ain't no way they called them derelict ships as well. That I mean, I guess, what else are you gonna name them? But derelict ships is literally like abandoned ship in space. They're normally like freight, so they're quite big. Same thing in No Man's Sky. You can get some really cool rewards in there. I don't know if they've said yet if we can build in our ship. Can we customize that? I want to build a house. I am a homebody. I am an introvert. Let me build a house.
It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Damn, that's sexy. That is pretty damn sexy. Okay.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do.
Tell me what I
buy
can
a
do.
ship,
I'm sure you can find something you like.
customize and upgrade that ship, and hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports.
Ooh, look at that walk.
Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes.
Tell me.
You can customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that.
What the heck?
You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields.
That's
or you can deep dive and
intense.
enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette.
I'm excited for people to make the weirdest ships ever. You know, there immediately people will be making like the most janky ass, like probably not supposed to be flyable, but they somehow are. This is so cool though. Now this definitely like wipes No Man's Sky across the board with this. Being able to customize everything, that is pure enjoyment, okay? That is sexy as heck.
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just...
Get ready for my bubblegum pink. I don't know if you can add sparkles, but you probably, if you can, it'll be bubblegum pink and sparkly. Barbie princess ship, okay? Like, be on the lookout. Don't mess with me either, because I do know how to dogfight in space. I've had a couple battles. Not in real life, unfortunately. Or fortunately, but No Man's Sky taught me well.
affect your ship's stats.
Just kidding, it's single player, so you couldn't see me anyways.
They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons.
I'm so excited, okay, because I know for a fact, I'm praying. I am praying to the modders out there to be able, like, to make the interior stuff. I need somebody to make it really cute, okay? I need somebody to make it really cute, like kitschy, maybe like something really, really, really girly. And I just want the cutest interior ever. I want to be, I am not lying when I say I want to be flying in like Barbie's Princess Castle.
Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
You know what would be cooler? If I could turn it into like a Skyrim tavern inside. On the outside, it looks like that. It looks like it's a spaceship, and then you go inside and it's a tavern, a medieval tavern. That would be cool too.
Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I call it.
Oh my god.
Where it had a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
Oh
so
my
it's
god.
really whatever you're imagining.
Somebody's gonna make a giant penis. There's gonna be so many giant penises just going around. If no one else does, I'm doing it. So, because I'm 10. I am 10 years old. I don't care.
Nation is.
And it flies.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Welcome aboard the penis SMD. Please, don't be afraid to ask if you need more lubricant. Thank you.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone.
What?
Except you.
Oh.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Wow.
Assign crew to your ship
Looks
or
so
outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
That's
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs.
Nice.
This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
Oh,
It is a
Vasco.
shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
I love him already.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
I'm Star Trekking it.
And now, let's take to the
I
sky.
don't care. Wow.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way.
Oh God. I'm gonna crash
We've extended
immediately.
that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons.
No, wait.
It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
Dang. Okay,
Powering up
okay.
the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Get his ass.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Wow, that is that's a lot. That's a lot. I feel like I'm not gonna be as much as I like dogfighting. I feel like that's a little intense for me. There's so many. I just wanna kill them, okay? And if a lot of them appear randomly, like I feel like it might get tiring or repetitive. You know, I don't know. I'm feeling that kind of vibe.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Nice. That's
you can
all
always
that
turn any
matters.
ship that engages you into scrap.
Love that.
But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Take him out. That's so aggressive, and I love that. I love that.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
I'm taking everybody's ship. Oh, you can only have a max of 9. I don't know how many. I don't know if there's a max. But I'm taking everybody's ship.
But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards.
Okay, okay.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Is that somebody who, like, could not grow a beard, and so they were like, fuck it, I'll just get a tattoo?
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
Oh, well, hello.
There are
Okay.
plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely
Amen.
go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over
I
ships.
like
I'm gonna
you.
board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking
I
for
get
a little
it.
human
I get
connection
it. I
in
get
the
her.
darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Is it actually my grandma or is it somebody's grandma? Like, do I want to trust this granny? I feel like names, looks, they can be deceiving.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures.
Yeah, that's what
Then
always
realizing 2
happens.
hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
That is the biggest. That is my biggest issue. It took me so much longer to complete the main storyline for Skyrim because of all the side quests, for all the dungeons, everything. You completely forget. You get so absorbed in whatever you're doing, whoever you're talking to, and so you completely forget what you're supposed to be doing. Actually, it's quite intense. And if you have like ADHD, like, good luck.
Human? We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit.
I love that.
We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. We put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information.
Ooh.
It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information.
Stop! Stop! Take my money! Take my money! Damn it!
And then we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
It's
we
fun,
really took
please.
as much care in designing this case as we did to watch.
Please,
Our
it's
attention to
fun.
detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability.
$10,000. No, please. Okay, this is all nice, but how much?
Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller.
That's
it's
nice.
awesome. It is now, our favorite controller.
Created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. Perfect pairing with that controller.
Wow.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. All ready to start on your signal.
Nice.
Still ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course. Guidance is converged. Getting auxiliary reactor power. System checks are green across the board.
That's pretty sexy. Okay, okay. I wonder what the collector item was for Skyrim when it first came out.
Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones.
Can we build on them though?
Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up.
So it is randomly generated. So it's randomly generated. They all have like names ready to go. But I guess they put the terrain together and then any random locations and events. Is it different for everyone though? Like if I go to this planet, will it look the exact same? I guess not, because it's single player. That's one difference, I guess, with No Man's Sky. If you go to a planet or you discover a planet, that planet is in the game forever. And so anybody else can visit it and it will be exactly the same, even if you build onto it.
It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments.
Oh,
Their
wow.
habitat isn't far from here.
They got quests,
If you could
though.
take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
So that answers that. So if you go to the same planet, it's going to be different for everybody. Oh, the graphics are so nice.
With the help of your
So
scanner,
nice.
you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce
That's
resources
what
from
I'm
those
talking
plants and
about.
animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
This is literally like the most incredible space game, I feel like. Like, No Man's Sky is really, really good. Don't get me wrong. And that one's probably one of my like top favorite space ones. But this is like No Man's Sky on crack.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted
I want them as pets.
to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters.
Look how
we
good that
wanted
looks.
native wildlife.
Look how
Something you've
detailed
never
that
seen
is.
before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal
What
for
the-
lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
I'm gonna be turning off the fog. I'm just gonna be like, no, get this fog shit away from me. I want to be able to see as far as I can see. I don't want to miss a cave. I don't want to miss an outpost. Get that fog away. Wow. Woo! It looks so good. Oh my god.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Yes!
outposts can be built almost
base camp,
anywhere on
base
any
camp.
planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall
This is
feel
gonna
of
be
your
so
outpost
good.
is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
This is gonna be so good. This is gonna, oh my. I'm so excited for this game. I'm so
Add
excited.
crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes.
Explosions!
A selection of grips and
Explosions!
barrels. Different ammunition like explosive rounds.
Yes!
All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
No!
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Yes.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid.
This is so
just feels
sexy.
great.
This is so good.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment.
Ooh.
Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
I'm maxing that out.
And
for
for
sure.
giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out
Wow.
some serious damage.
What the fuck?
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Hey, he still got up! Oh my god.
Starfield's got you covered.
Oh my god, that guy went flying! I'm sorry, Luke Skywalker.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time.
Thank you,
and spent
Todd,
it here.
for
I know there's
having
probably
us.
a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here.
His eyes are so blue and intense. It's like staring into the souls of all his player base. You're gonna buy that collectible, aren't you?
Special moments that only a game like this can bring. When
Hold up, Todd. I'm waiting for Elder Scrolls 6, and it better bring this and a lot more. It doesn't, honestly, to be honest, I will play Elder Scrolls 6 even if it's complete trash. So technically, they don't even have to do anything, and I would still play it, and they would still get my money. But I would prefer it to be this and more, considering how long everybody's waited for it.
Be who you want to be.
And there's
do
Vasco
what you
running.
wanna do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Make engines go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
That is sexy as hell. That was so freaking good. I'm so excited for this game. So honestly, I was a bit nervous because, you know, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, that's my main love in terms of Bethesda games. And I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure exactly what to expect. I knew it was a space game, of course, but I didn't know how like deep and like she said, vast it was going to be. And I'm just so pumped for it because it's like No Man's Sky, which I love, but on a whole nother level. And there's just gonna be so much to do, and because it'll be able to be modded. I know it didn't say it here, but I believe it will. I believe it will. Let me double check. Okay, so yeah, Todd Howard himself confirmed that Starfield mods will be supported by Bethesda. So it'll be similar to Skyrim, in which people will be able to add their own stuff into the game, and you can make it even more immersive and crazy if you want. It is so big that I know for sure that it's gonna last me until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, because I feel like I won't even be done the main quest line by then. Like there's just gonna be I'm going to be stuck on Pleasure Island. So I'm so excited. This is going to be so cool. But okay, that is going to be all from me today. Thanks for sticking by and watching this and like, whoo! Thanks for sticking by and just watching this incredible reaction to the new game. Starfield looks so good. Are you going to be playing it? Let me know. Let me know. Do you play Skyrim? Do you play Fallout? What other games do you play? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.